Welcome back or to my channel. Today's video, I just wanted to sit down and have a chit chat and update everybody on pretty much everything, my animals, losing one of my animals, what I want to do with my channel, some updates on my posting schedule, along with just any other random updates I kind of have. Sorry if this video is not super entertaining. Just felt the need that it was kind of important to make and just staying transparent. So first thing I wanted to mention is I got a new camera, which is very, very exciting. I got it for Christmas, so I'm super stoked about it. I don't know if you can really see how good the quality is. I'm hoping it turns out well. I made a really short video and edited it. Had nothing to do with reptiles, but I just wanted to see the quality of it, and it looked really good. So I'm hoping it lives up to its expectations of what that was. So hopefully it doesn't get any glitchier or any foggier and more pixelated, because my old camera did that really badly. So hopefully it should be clear. Right now it looks really clear on my viewfinder, but I hope it stays that way. Also, to anyone interested in cameras, it is a Sony ZV-1. If anyone is interested and looking into the camera, it's really, really awesome for videography. My other camera was a DSLR, and it was definitely much better for standing up and like taking portrait photos or like still life photos, and basically just more for photography. It's a really bulky camera. I don't have it down here, but like it's much bulkier than this camera. Like it's probably double as bulky as this one, and this one's, I mean, it's not terrible, but this camera's super lightweight. I can bring it to a bunch of places for getting videos as well as just vlogging and feeling comfortable doing that without like feeling like I'm holding a huge monstrous camera in my hand. So yeah. Well, I guess I'll address the elephant in the room. If you are on my community tab for YouTube, I posted day before Christmas Eve, or maybe it was Christmas Eve, that I lost one of my animals. I was doing my usual just kind of check-ins with my animals. I don't handle my animals all too often, aside from like checkups and like videos or taking photos. I most of the time just kind of leave my animals alone, but obviously I check in on them occasionally. And it was feeding night for all of my pets, so I was just going around feeding each animal. And recently Ace, my crested gecko, I've been taking out to feed, or I've just been making sure he can find his food, because for a while he wasn't seeming to get to his ledge, so I was kind of moving his food around to wherever the area he was kind of in that week. So I went to take him out just to check on him, make sure he was cool. I hadn't like weighed my pets for a while, so I was gonna weigh him. And then he was passed away, and I was very, very shocked because of the fact that I had him out 2 days prior for at least 15 minutes. I was taking photos of him. I syringe fed him some food, not like in his mouth, but I just like put it by his mouth and he could lick it off, so it wasn't like any health reason or anything like that. He was doing perfectly fine. He had a little bit of shed issues for about a month ago, I want to say. And besides that, and it started fixing itself. He started doing much better the past shed or two he's had, and I was just not concerned about him at all. I was handling him a little bit more often just to check up on his general health, and he just passed away. And the thing that sucks about reptiles is they're very similar to cats. If there's something going on with them, they try to disguise it as much as possible. So I don't know if he was much older than we thought. He was only supposed to be like 6 or 7. And I don't know if maybe I'm assuming he died from natural causes, but he didn't show any signs of underlying health issues. He was eating, he was drinking, he wasn't losing a bunch of weight. I think he was 2 grams less than he was the month before, but that is really not much. He was relatively the same weight, he was the same personality, same spunkiness, he wasn't like slow or anything like that, so I'm really not sure what happened. And since it was Christmas time, it wasn't really a good time to do an autopsy, and I didn't feel comfortable storing him in a freezer, so I did decide to just not do an autopsy. My assumption is he just died of natural causes, or there must have been some weird thing. Nothing in his enclosure has really changed, at least not in the past month, so I'm really just not sure what happened. But sadly he's passed away, and it really sucks losing an animal in general, but especially around Christmas when it's supposed to be like a happy, you know, time to celebrate and be with your family. But still healing from losing him, and he was one of my first reptiles and my first crested gecko, so he was very important to me, just like all of my animals. But he will be missed, and I just wanted to let everyone know that he has passed away. it really sucks and it's not fun losing pets, and I'm just absolutely, utterly shocked what could have happened. I think a lot of people often are like, oh, reptiles are so hardy, so they never die. And the funny thing is, sometimes really weird things can happen where they just pass away, and I notice a lot of people's crested geckos and hognoses just drop like flies all the time, and there's not really a reason. It's most likely natural causes, and it's so odd, but I think everyone's always taken back by it because people have such this standard of like 90% of reptiles are so friggin' hardy they could live in a box of sand for 6 years and wouldn't have an issue. On a little bit of a lighter note, I am planning to now back up posting once every week to every 2 weeks, just because I feel like I want to take more time on my videos. And I post my videos to kind of educate people and try to give knowledge to people about proper reptile and amphibian husbandry. And if, you know, I don't really care about views, but if barely any people are interested in really watching my videos or seeing what's going on, then there's just kind of no point for me to post unless I'm documenting something. So unless it's something I really feel the need to document, there's not a huge point for me to post super often. All of my animals are doing well. My fosters are all out of quarantine now, so Frank is down here in a 40-gallon breeder. So everyone's doing well. Sorry if this video wasn't entertaining or super educational. I just like to keep everybody very updated on what's going on. And yeah, so I guess with everything being said, I'm going to post hopefully next week. And I'll see you guys next time. I love you so much. Stay possum.